Hello, everybody out there. So, for today's video, I wanted to talk about another mentality video. And this mentality of everything is to my advantage. Something that was passed on to me from someone a lot older than me that I actually met in work about a year ago, actually, as crazy as that is. And really liked what he said and have never really put it in an actual video. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But before we hop into the actual video, if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you guys could please share the video. If it is helpful for you now or at the end or whenever, please share it. Whether you tag someone in directly or you just share the link, whatever it is, at the end of the day, the whole idea of doing the videos is trying to help improve 100 million people's lives in a multitude of different ways. And obviously for this video, it's just more of the mentality. So again, you guys want to like, subscribe, all that stuff, you can do it too. I don't like asking because everyone else on YouTube does. I don't want to be like everybody else. And hopefully you do not either. But without further ado, let's get into the actual video. So, this idea of everything is to my advantage. And it truly is a mentality that you have to think about almost every day. Because if you don't, just like everything else, it kind of gets lost over time. It's kind of like if you say you're going to go to the gym and lose weight and you only go a couple days out of the month and then you fall out of it and you get back into it. So you just got to kind of think about it every day. So something that I think about in the morning every day when I wake up almost. Not every single day, but the majority of the days. And the idea is that realizing that even when positive things happen, obviously, it's to your advantage. Whether you get a raise, you have a little bit of luck in your life, you make a sale, you get good grades, whatever, those are all positive things. Those are obviously things that are a result of your work or just positive outcomes that just happen to you. That's obviously to your advantage. But now it's harder when we have days or things that happen in our lives that are very negative. But if we take these events and we have this mentality that everything that happens in our life is to our advantage, it drastically changes the way that we view these events as they occur. So, for example, let's say that you get a flat tire on your way to work and the mentality is like, I'm going to be late, I'm pissed off, this is ridiculous, now I have to either change my tire, wait for AAA, wait for somebody to come help me change my tire, or whatever it is. But taking that situation and saying, you know what, like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know if I was going to get into an accident on the way to work. And if I didn't have this flat tire, I would have gotten into an accident. Or maybe you being late is helping your mentality of realizing that you can't control everything and that sometimes you have to just go with the flow because maybe you have a hard time doing that. Whatever the positive spin that you put on it, though, is that everything is to your advantage. There is a reason for everything, and it is all positive, and it is pushing you down a positive path. And it can get even deeper, obviously. Maybe a relationship ends. You find out your partner's cheating, or they break up with you, or you end the relationship because you're not happy anymore. It is inherently to your advantage, obviously, if you're ending the relationship. But if something happens to you from them and they end the relationship, it is the mentality that everything is to my advantage. It's the reality that this person is not the person I'm meant to be with. It is now putting me one step closer to finding the right person to spend my life with. And it's hard to have that thought process sometimes. That's why I'm saying practicing it on the daily when small little things happen, when bigger ones like that, or maybe someone that you're close with passes away, maybe when someone passes away, it's again, everything is to my advantage. Yes, it's sad. Yes, I'm not saying it's a positive thing to happen, but you can't change the things that are happening outside of what you can control. So the mentality of everything is to my advantage is to take it and be like, you know what, like, I'm sad, I'm going to mourn for this person, I care about this person, but this is a moment for me to reflect about my relationships with other people in my life. This is to my advantage because now I'm going to spend more time thinking about how am I interacting with my friends, family, and my significant other? How am I interacting with my kids? Am I spending enough time in those relationships? Am I loving those people enough? Do they know that I love them? Do they know that I care? And using it to your advantage. And this doesn't really have to be a super long, drawn-out video because I want to give you a bajillion examples. But again, it's very easy to, when positive things happen, to be like, oh, this is great, this is to my advantage. But I'm challenging you, whether it's small negative things or large negative things, is to realize everything is to your advantage. There is some positive reason why things are happening to you or around you that has a positive outcome and is going to put you in a more positive area. It's going to be to your advantage. It's going to have some positive outcome for you. Whether it is in your life holistically, your mentality, your relationships with people, the direction that you're going in your life, everything is to your advantage. And if you think about this on a consistent daily basis, when small, stupid, dumb things happen to you or around you, you can find the spin. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, it is going to be hard. There are going to be times where negative things are going to happen. And if you have this mentality, you're going to be like, that's not to my advantage. Sometimes it might take weeks or months for you to finally look back and be like, you know what? If that didn't happen, if I didn't get fired from my job, I wouldn't be here right now. If that relationship didn't end a year ago, I wouldn't have met this person that I just started going out with that I think is the person I want to spend my life with. So I'm telling you, and I'm challenging you, every day when you wake up, throughout the day, when positive things happen and when negative things happen, have this mentality of everything is to my advantage, and everything that happens, whether it's positive or negative, is putting me down a better and more just greater path. So that is what I have for the video, guys. Short and sweet and to the point. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully it was a little bit of positivity, a little bit of light, a little bit of knowledge, insight, motivation, inspiration, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, hopefully it was helpful to you. And again, if it is helpful for anyone else, or if you think someone's going through a hard time or someone had something negative happen, share this video with them. Let them know that there is something that is going to come out of the situation that's going to be positive, that is going to help them further along down the road, and is going to impact them positively. If you guys have questions about this topic or any topic, please feel free to ask, whether you want to message me directly at the Greater Than Movement pretty much on every social media channel, or put it in the comments. Please feel free. At the end of the day, the long-term goal of doing the channel is just trying to be able to answer people's questions and also do some videos on the side as well. I'm just trying to help people more directly versus with topics that pop into my head that I feel like are helpful. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video again. Stay healthy, stay safe. I'll talk to y'all real soon. And remember, at the end of the day, guys, be greater than. Bye-bye.